The Fargo Five. The Fargo Five. I'm Conrad Fargo. This is an authentic look at the real extraordinary people defining our north of normal metro. Discover the characters in the city of frost and fire. We are here with Nate Wright, the ring announcer at Below Zero Wrestling. Hello, Nate.
Hello. I'm waving to the people at home.
So you said, what segment is this? It's the Fargo Fresh.
Fargo Fresh.
Which you did the research, and you know it's our fascinating facts and fresh updates.
Absolutely.
What does that mean? So the original idea for the show, like this show, was going to be a guerrilla podcast. I was going to
Gorilla GUE.
Yes.
I was hoping it was a podcast on gorillas.
No. I was going to put on a costume and ambush people.
Gorilla.
I was going to be a gorilla. Might still happen. And ambush people and be like, you're on the Fargo Five.
Man
What's
on the streets.
What's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? Right? And that's now the last segment is the Fargo Favorites segment.
You didn't want to get maced by people on the street.
Well, because I couldn't decide if I wanted a 5-minute podcast or an hour-long podcast or how I wanted it to be. Because a lot of people were telling me, like, oh, podcasts are only 10 minutes long. And so I was just going to do like a 10-minute thing, whatever, because I always wanted to have – I listen to a lot of podcasts. And I always wanted to have my own. And for years, I've been ruminating on it. And then I had this opportunity to have a show on KRFF. 95.9, where you're probably listening to it right now on the radio, or you're watching it on YouTube, because I wanted YouTube too. Well, now I'm doing both, right? You can watch this on YouTube and Spotify.
Good work.
And we got it all coming together. So I had to take this 5-minute idea and turn it into a hour, right? And so I was like, well, I'll do 5-minute segments. I'll call it the Fargo Five. And then I'll have 35 minutes of music. So that was the original idea. But as we've gotten into, because it was alliterative, right? And so the idea was Fargo Famous, Fargo Fun, Fargo Frequently Asked Questions, Fargo Fresh, and Fargo Favorites, right? It's all with that F sound in there. And it was 5 minutes long, right? So it was
55.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, now it's the Fargo 55 because I cut out the music because that was annoying, and now we just listen to Monty Python.
Yes, I finally
intermission
got it.
in the middle.
Tortured me with that.
I could just turn that on whenever I want, like that, right? And then take a break or whatever in the middles. But anyhow, the show is just kind of expanded because I don't need the breaks, and we can talk and we can go, but we still got the structure. The structure helps. And so how it kind of is now is the Fargo Famous is the past. How did you get here?
Yep.
Fargo Fun is the present. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. What fun thing do you have going on? And then I guess the Fargo Fresh is going to be more the future. What do you got going on? What do you got going on coming up, or what's brand new that's happening in your life or in your industry or however? I used to grab YouTube analytics, but they replaced that with AI that's stupid like a butt. I can't get it. So
just butt stupid. The worst kind of stupid.
Yep. So what's going on in your future?
I did get married June 8th. It was
hey, congratulations.
Thank you. It was the best freaking day. It was amazing.
Yeah, and now you've got a mother-in-law.
Got a mother-in-law. Got a brother-in-law. Got a wife.
How's that feel?
Still the same, but it's just weird being able to use those words and like, oh wait, they have meaning behind them now.
There's a few things people say is gonna like, oh, once you turn 30, everything changes. Once you get married, everything changes. And I guess, gosh, I don't know that there's so many.
I don't know. Like,
yeah. I don't know. Like again with the marriage too, because it used to be marriage was this key to unlocking cohabitation, co-sleeping, all these other things. So like marriage was this exciting.
Push the two twin beds together.
Yeah, it was this exciting change of things. Yeah. But what really changes on marriage now? Like, not so much, right? I mean,
she even kept her last name. Like,
oh, wow.
That's how progressive we are.
She's standing up for her father.
Yes. Dave Bye. Let's see. So there's that. Marriage. What else? About 6 months ago, got my Tier 3 teaching license in Minnesota.
Oh.
So I am fully capable of teaching earth science at the high school level and any science.
You are a man of many different. You're mining over here. You're oil rigging. You're teaching license. You're in the thing. You're at a liquor store.
Nick calls me an ologist.
An ologist.
He just throws a word in front of it and something that would apply to me. Like I've been a mixologist. I've been a geologist. Ring announcerologist. It's a little bit trickier.
Announcerologist. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, looking at jobs right now.
So you're gonna go be a teacher? You think?
Yes.
I hear they're in short supply.
They are.
Why do you suppose that is?
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID screwed so much up.
What changed a lot of things?
Yeah.
Including the price of gold.
Way more demands were put on the teachers, and pay didn't necessarily go up. And just hybrid style is a completely new hurdle to learn. Like the amount, like technology. I mean, I'm looking in this room like, oh, this seems all very advanced.
Yeah.
And this is just radio. Like, I don't mean just radio.
No.
But like even looking at education now, like the amount of, you can just quickly pull up a YouTube video and like, here's the point I'm trying to explain. Here it is with shiny graphics and animations.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's become far more challenging. The thing I'm most terrified of is parents. Back in the day, parents very much trusted the teacher. Like, our kid got an F. Do better, kid. And now it's like, our kid got an F. Do better, teacher.
Yeah,
it's
obligation is
somewhere in the middle, but it's, teaching is becoming, I would say, more challenging. They're not just glorified babysitters. That's how way too many people think of that.
Well, I think it depends a lot on the age and a lot on how the teacher themselves approaches it.
Yeah.
I think calling it glorified babysitting maybe is more of a talk on the teacher than it is
That's how a lot of parents view it.
Yeah.
And then, again, with COVID, they're like, oh, my kids suck. They don't want to learn. They are doing everything they can not to.
Yeah.
And we also need to ban phones in classrooms.
Okay.
Los Angeles School District did that.
Huge improvement?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Their year has not started yet, but they voted on it, and yeah, just a good phone policy.
Yeah.
Like, I saw the wife, and I went to Pete Davidson last week.
Okay.
And we should almost adopt that method where he doesn't want people recording his set, which makes complete sense. And it's going to cut down on distractions, like a phone ringing. Mm-hmm. You just put it in a bag, and then when you're done with the show, the bag gets unlocked.
Yeah.
You could do that. Like, I think some schools are doing that, where you check in for the day, here's your phone, like, put it away, and then when you leave, you get your phone back.
I think definitely a lot of changes are coming due to technology, how they all shake out, where the institutions stand, and where the people involved in them stand afterwards.
Like, I am mildly addicted to my phone.
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't raised with it.
Yes.
These kids, it's ingrained.
Yeah.
Which can be good, can be bad. It just almost changes our way of thinking.
Yes.
Like,
it's it is a part of our evolution out of these fleshy mortal coils and into a robot species.
We will become
first we put our brain in the computer.
Very strong thumbs first.
Yes. All right. Well, that's all the time for thumbs we have. We are going to move into frequently asked questions right after this break. So don't go nowhere.